What's going on, guys? What's good? Welcome back. Well, guys, today we're gonna go do something to this car that I've been putting off since I bought it, but I guess now it's time. Weather is going to change. It's gonna start to get really hot here in South Texas. We easily get into the triple digits. So today we're gonna go get this thing tinted up. And yeah, cause it is fishbowl. When I bought this car, came with no tint, absolutely no tint. And down here in South Texas, tint is a necessity. It is not a luxury. So yeah, there is no tint in this car. So let's go ahead and let's go get this thing tinted. I think it's gonna look a whole lot better with tint. Not only that it's gonna keep the car cooler on the inside, but as far as in the looks department, I think it'll look really, really nice, especially, of course, black car, black wheels. So yeah, let's go. All right, guys, as you can see, there is no tint in this car, and I'm glad I'm getting it done already. You know, the months are gonna change. Here, there is no spring. It literally goes straight into summer. Like I said, it gets triple digits real quick. And like I said earlier, tint is a necessity. It is not a luxury. So I'm just waiting for these guys to open up. I'm a little bit early, but it's okay. I like the saying, if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wait for these guys to go ahead and open up, get situated. That way they can get the car in, get the tint going, and I'll be on my way. All right, guys, we're here. We're gonna get the windows tinted up. We're gonna go 25 on the side. And then we're gonna go ahead and go limo on the quarters and limo on the back windshield. A part of me wanted to do limo all the way around, but I don't want to get in trouble. So since this is a daily driven car, alright guys, so working now on the back window. Like I said, we're going limo on the back. We are going ceramic tint. That way we have that extra protection inside the car from the UV. And we are going to get, of course, the eyebrow done on the windshield. Of course, he's just cleaning the window on the inside, getting it prepared, making sure there's no contaminants inside before he lays down the tint.
Agarrarlo de aquí, agarrarlo de arriba. ¿Sí? Acá me lo vas a dar. Así, lo vamos a hacer de aquí para atrás. Así, mira. Bueno, yo te digo cuánto lo dejes. Listo.
Now, squeegeeing out everything. Man, definitely what this car needed was tint. The previous owner did not put tint, like I said, but I mean, it was his car and that's what he wanted. But now it's mine and this is what I wanted. Never been to California, so I guess it doesn't get, I'm assuming it doesn't get that hot like it is down here in South Texas to where you need tint. But like I said, I got to prepare myself for the months coming in where easily, like I said, triple digits. And it being my daily, I do not want to be commuting back and forth from work, home, or just even going out to a car show or a Cars and Coffee and it's super hot leaving the shows and there's no tint on the car. Now moving on to the passenger window. Just cleaning off any contaminants it may have. Like I said, going 25 here just to keep it on the safe side. course, once we close the door, I mean, it should darken up everything all in the inside, being that, of course, we got limo, should give the car a totally different look. Alright, and there we go. Now adding the eyebrow. I didn't want to go too low. There's a line right by the rearview mirror. Went ahead and followed that line. Just to keep, when I'm driving into the sun, just to keep the sun out of my face. But I don't know if you can tell, the line is right there, and then we just went ahead, he went ahead and just followed it. But the car already looks very different to what it looked like. And just letting y'all know, I do not own the rights to that music. That way I don't get flagged on the video. There we go. All done. Of course, now I can't roll down the windows for about 3 days. Now it looks a whole lot better. Definitely needs a wash. The good thing is that since I got the tint here with these guys, they have a promotion going on right now that if you get tint for this month, you either get a detail inside the car or you get a car wash. And I of course chose the wash on the outside of the car, being that I have driven it all week to work, and it's got a lot of dirt. It's got dirt and it's got a lot of dust on it, so they're gonna go ahead and take care of that for me. Guys, there you go. Car's tinted. Love it. Love the way it looks. Drove it home. Couldn't even feel the heat from the inside. It's that, believe it's the nano ceramic. So the UV rays, you don't feel the heat inside. But gives the car a totally different look now with tint. Not to mention the protection, like I said, on the inside. Now, of course, can't roll down the windows for the next 3 to 5 days. Gotta let that tint stick onto the windshield, or stick onto the windows, sorry. And then I'll be able to roll the windows down. But I normally go with the windows up. I have the AC on. So yeah, guys, there it is. Guys, once again, thanks for watching. Smash that like button, subscribe, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.